Challenges faced by Indian financial managers. In business, the finance function involves the acquiring and utilization of funds necessary for efficient operations. Finance is the lifeblood of business. A finance manager is faced with many challenges on a day-to-day basis. First, lack of proper financial planning. Lack of proper financial planning leads to ineffective organization of funds and thus the business is adversely affected. Lack of proper planning results in heavy drainage of funds and leads to serious financial problem. Second, problem of pricing. The financial manager needs to price the products of the organization correctly by considering various factors like cost of the product, nature of the product, degree of competition, etc. He should avoid overpricing or underpricing of the products. Problem of surplus resources. Many a times, the surplus resources in the organization have no alternate use and are thus wasted. Handling these surplus resources is a great challenge for the financial manager. It also impacts the business directly. Problem of raising loan. In case of loans involving large amounts, a number of formalities and procedures need to be complied with. Complying with these procedures is a tedious task and hence a challenge for financial managers. Fifth, problem of budgeting. The financial manager is responsible for framing proper budgets for each department. However, lack of proper budgeting system and improper judgment leads to unrealistic budgets being set and thus leading to over-budgeting or under-budgeting. Problem of internal audit. Internal auditing enables the organization to detect any financial irregularities and rectify the same. However, conflicts between internal auditor and the financial manager may disrupt the purpose of internal auditing. Problem of inventory. Over-inventory blocks the working capital of the organization, whereas under-inventory creates delays in deliveries of the product. The financial manager needs to deal with the problem of under-inventory or over-inventory. Unfavorable input-output ratio. The number of input required to produce 1 unit of output is the input-output ratio. The financial manager needs to properly estimate the input-output ratio and needs to manage the same at all times. The next problem is improper decision. Lack of proper decision making with respect to acquiring the funds, utilization of the funds, investment decision, etc. on the part of the financial manager affects the overall functioning and performance of the organization. This in turn is a major problem faced by the Indian financial managers. Ineffective cash management. Ineffective cash management affects the cash inflows and outflows of the organization, which adversely affect the working capital of the organization. Thus, for proper liquidity and solvency, there needs to be effective cash management